Howdy folks, this is Manic Mark, Real Fake Outside Artist, coming to you from the bunker system located underneath the art villa, found somewhere in the jungles of the Midwest. And today is REDEW Day. Redo, play some REDEW music. Put the REDEW thing on the screen there. There you go. I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago I made a video about Warren Zevon. And it was the anniversary of his passing, and I did a painting, and in the video I said that I like what I did, but tomorrow I may not. Well, it wasn't tomorrow, it was 2 weeks later, and I looked at it and I went, oh man, what was I thinking? I was having a bad day. But today I'm having a great day. Yes, I think. So I've redone the Warren Zevon painting, and here's the painting. I'll put it up on the screen. You go to my website and see it in a big picture of it in the higher, bigger, better than on the video, which is always kind of, you know. So I'm just going to run the rest of the old video, and I'm going to just chop the heck out of it and just get to the meat of it, because the new painting, the REDEW painting's right here. And well, what was the problem with it? You may be asking that, and I'll offer my own critique of my own artwork, because who's better suited to critique my artwork than myself, because I'm so all-powerful. I'll have to cut that part out. Now that was positive. That was positive. There's a fine line between stupid and woe and misery. I haven't figured out where the line is yet. So it was just color all over the place, and there was no focus. And Warren has the worst hair in the world. Wonderful music, worst hair. And I worked and worked. I was too focused on trying to get the hair. Well, I never got it, which you'll see in the rest of the videos where it's chopped off and I write the words genius on it. Because I couldn't get it, you know. There's like a lot of space in his forehead, right? And I like to use up space. Wrote the word genius, which I did again, but it was structured tight, and it was frankly a mess. And now I obscured his face because it's not important. Like the glasses, you know, that look in his eyes, it is in every photograph. I think that's what is important. The same information is on the thing, and enjoy every sandwich, and there you go. So success, and there you go. Okay, run the rest of the video. Thanks, and I hope you are no more afraid now than when you click the clicky thing. But my friend John sends me a link to a Warren Zevon song. It's a live song called My Shit's Fucked Up. It's on YouTube. I urge you to go check it out if you already haven't. And I'm familiar with Warren Zevon, you know, Werewolves of London. That was, you know, kind of it was a very popular song. I think we all know that one. So I go and I listen to the song. It's live, like I said, and it's amazing. It's really amazing. Now, some artists, you know, will put 1,000, you know, F-bombs in a song or whatever they're doing, just because, like, the more you know, bad language is in something, you know, the more kids are going to go oh, and be shocked and want to buy it, right? But this song, if it wasn't, you know, written exactly the way it was written, it would not be effective. So it was pretty touching. And since I'm heavily into woe and misery, it meant something to me. Plus, I don't have any real firm sources for this, but I noted one comment said that he wrote this song before he found out he had was diagnosed with terminal cancer, lung cancer. And it came out of a CD called Life Will Kill You. So it's you know, prophetic, sadly prophetic for Zevon, and you know, for the rest of us, frankly, sooner or later. So. Then the other thing is, you know, so there's this 4-part thing. Warren Zevon on Letterman, he did the whole show, and he sings a song in it called Genius, and it's just, and this is when he knew, like, almost immediately after he knew he had this cancer, he gets on the Letterman show and he does the whole thing and he sings this song. It's just the strength, you know, that it takes for a person to, you know, rise above what's going to happen and set aside woe and misery and do just a great song. I mean, you know, a lot of people out there play guitar and do a good job, but most of us try, and we understand how horribly difficult it is just to do one song from beginning to end and get it right. I mean, there's just so many variables as you go through a piece of music where you could screw up. You could fuck your shit up. And it comes out sounding pretty horrible. And underneath him I have this bottle of vodka because he was an alcoholic and liked to party, and to the tune of 2 quarts a day at one point, according to him in this interview with Letterman, right? So that partying and drinking and getting over that, all of that had to be a major part of his life. So I stuck that in there. And then he has this line which he actually utters in a Letterman interview, which is enjoy every sandwich, which I put the bottom on. But I like that, and I wanted to put that in here because it's just like, enjoy the little things, because that's, I'm always saying that, you go outside and you see a pretty sunrise or sunset or listen to the rain, those are, I think, or pet your dog and your dog's happy. I mean, those are the things I think that really mean the most in life. As an artist, and how I feel about portraiture, there's, especially when you're doing a portrait of a famous person, you find a photograph, and anybody can find the photograph online, depending on how famous they are, how much they wanted to have their photograph taken or had their photograph taken. You can always find the reference an artist used to do the piece of art, and almost always it's, oh, there's that reference, so when a person's looking at it, I'm not saying most people that just buy a piece of art aren't going to care, frankly. So this could be just like an artist, bitch that I got. But and I'm guilty of doing this too. But in this case, in most cases, I like to just use the reference as a starting point. For instance, like, so I wanted to get that, but I use the color, because its creativity is sparkles with color. It's like vibrant. So therefore, you've got some bright colors going on as well. So I wanted to transcend that idea of, well, here's reference stuck in a painting, to, you could still tell there's still something there left over from what the reference is, so you know who it is, but it goes beyond that. And am I successful? I have no idea. I like what I did today, but I always like stuff after I get it finished. If it sits here for a year, I'll probably paint over it. I don't know. It's just the way it is. So bright and colorful, and on the back, I'll put this up on the screen. But you got your angel, good luck angel, and then I wrote part of his song. My shit's fucked up on the back, like 4 lines out of the song, and good luck, Manic Mark, and there you go. So Warren, hope you're at peace and in heaven somewhere, and you sure brought a lot of joy to people here on Earth, and you had a very unique talent. And I was honored yesterday to find those 2 little treasures, those 2 songs, and it made my day. So there you go. I hope you're no more afraid now than when you click the clicky thing. Come back again, folks. Thanks a lot.
Well, I went to the doctor and said I'm feeling kind of rough. Let me break it to you, son. Your shit's fucked up.